bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it up?
Hello, beautiful lady. Yes, I am talking to you. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure that you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you'll know when I go live. And so tonight, I want to talk to you about how time, touch, and talk leads to amazing sex. Yes, how time, touch, and talk leads to amazing sex. Now, you guys that follow me on here, and if this is your first time on here, welcome. But as you guys know, I am a licensed sexologist as well as a licensed counselor and coach. But most of all, my sweet spot is I help people get back in the bed and have amazing sex. But again, there's a lot of work that you have to be doing outside of the bedroom for the magic to happen inside the bedroom, right? And so tonight I wanted to talk to you about 3 things that you can be doing on a regular basis that's going to lead to magic in that bedroom. The first thing is time. And I like to break down time as T for true, I for intimacy, M means, E everything. So time equals true intimacy means everything. I hope you guys got that. True intimacy means everything. It is the glue that holds you guys together, not the sex, but the time that you put in to one another, building intimacy. So that's number 1. So make sure that you take the time to engage in intimacy on a daily basis. Make sure that you take the time. We're so busy. We're so inundated. We got social media. We got work. We got kids. We got church. We got friends. We got so many things. But take the time to be intimate with your spouse. Not sex, time, quality time. Okay? Number 2 is touch. Physical touch is something that every person needs from the time that they come out of their mother's womb until they go on to glory, right? We all need to be touched in some kind of way. A hug, a kiss, a rub, whatever that looks like, take time to touch your spouse daily. Take time to touch your spouse physically daily. Now, can amazing touching lead to amazing sex? The answer is absolutely yes. It's called foreplay, right? But make sure that you are touching and holding your spouse's hand and hugging them and caressing them and doing the things that you did when you was dating them. Do it now. Do it now. So make sure that you engage in physical touch every single day. And the other thing is talk. Talk daily. Set the time to have a conversation with your spouse daily. Not always about the hard things, but ask them, how was your day? And most men are going to give you a 1-word answer. Fine, good, okay, bad. And be okay with that answer. But make sure that you engage with meaningful conversation with your spouse daily. Because, let me just tell you, infidelity just does not start in the bedroom. It starts with a conversation. And we get so busy that we don't have meaningful conversations with our spouse. The only time we want to engage in conversations with our spouse when it's something wrong, when they're not doing something right, and when you're angry or something about the kids. Have a conversation about what's going right, how you want to build, and all of those things. I'm not saying that you can never not have a disagreement. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have meaningful conversations about finances and those things. That's not what I'm saying. But if the only time you're speaking to your spouse, if it's going to be a difficult conversation, that is not right. That is not right. So let me give you some keys to effective communication, right? A great conversation has three components. It has a topic or a situation. It has an open and honest dialogue between two people, not just one person talking all the time and the other person listening, but it's really listening to understand and not always to respond. And the dialogue is a ever-flowing thing. You say something, the other person says something, and back and forth, right? But make sure that you're listening to understand and not always to respond. And then the third component of an effective communication and an effective conversation is a closing, a resolution, or a conclusion, right? And you're not going to always agree. You're not going to always win. You're not going to always be right. But make sure that you have some kind of resolution or closing to the conversation. Even if it's like we agree to disagree, so we're going to have to table this because our energy is getting high and I don't want to argue with you, so we'll have to pick this back up on another day or at a later time. That's okay too, because you're never going to always resolve everything in one sitting. So my prayer is that you begin to implement these 3 T's: time, touch, and talk on a regular basis so you can have amazing sex inside of the bedroom, because the work is really done outside of the bedroom. I cannot stress this enough. Most people think, oh, we can just fight and act a fool, not talk, and then all of a sudden it's going to be magic in the bedroom. It doesn't work that way, okay? I love you guys to pieces. I am here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you're looking for more resources to take your marriage to a whole nother level, I'm your girl. Please click the link below and visit my website. There's tons of ebooks and books and all kind of things just to help you on this wife life journey. As well as I would love for you to join me on all my other platforms. You can look for me on TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page. I am always hanging out on all my platforms. So click the link below and join my tribe. I truly appreciate you.
We're bringing sexy back.